Dan?
Yeah.
I noticed in the shoot before you were
I
smoking.
was smoking, yeah. No, that's purely, I would like to emphasise at this point, that's purely for the Ginsberg nature of that part of the photo shoot. I don't normally, you know, I do smoke, but I don't normally make a habit of smoking on camera. But because there is that aspect to it, I was convinced. I mean, you know, my arm didn't have to be twisted that hard, but I'll say, you know, I certainly don't make a point of it.
Do your mum and dad know?
They do. They won't be best pleased.
I'm sorry if we've got you into trouble.
No problem.
You've brought your own music along to the shoot, haven't you?
Always do.
He's got very good music taste.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's got very good music taste. If we go over here, we can have a look at your computer. Can we not?
Yeah. Black Keys, John Spencer Blues Explosion, M Ward, Pixies, Hold Steady, Elliott Smith, Crystal Fighters, Forward Russia, Ballpark Music, Slow Club.
What's your favourite song?
Oh, you can't make me pick, I'm afraid. Along with James Watkins, who is the director of Woman in Black, we have a thing we talk about called the Fassbender test, where you just, if you're ever being asked to do something, you just ask yourself the question, would Michael Fassbender do it? And I do, and it referred to, particularly for me, there was a moment when I was being asked to potentially do something that was a little bit more corporate, shall we say, than anything I've ever done. It came down to the Fassbender test of would Michael Fassbender have done it, and we thought he wouldn't have, so.
Does Michael Fassbender know about the Michael Fassbender test?
I don't think he does, no.
Dan, I'm just thinking as you're talking, looking at your hairy chest and hairy face, did you ever reach a stage where they said, Dan, it looks as if you're getting a bit too hairy for Harry?
On the second film, there was a shot where, at the very end of the film, I have to hitch my trouser leg up to show that I'm not wearing any socks. And at 12, my legs were way too hairy, so they just said, like, no one's going to believe any 12-year-old has that much hair on his legs, so they had to shave, like, 2 inches of hair just up from my ankle.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
I think we actually have an exclusive here.
That is the first time I've told that story.
Daniel Radcliffe almost got sacked from Harry Potter at the age of 12 for having 2 hairy legs. You heard it here first in the Guardian newspaper.
That is media at work there, isn't it?
I know this is a slightly strange question, but do you ever wish you had less money?
Only because then you would ask me about it less. Like, and only
I wouldn't. I'd still ask you all the time about
No, but like, only because then it would come up less. Like it's embarrassing to talk about. You know, I'm in a position where, you know, you are filthy rich, and from a young age, it becomes, when you're at that level of having that money, it becomes like a curiosity. So people just want to ask all the time, and it is like, it's just a little bit embarrassing, to be honest, because I don't have an interesting answer for them, and B, yeah, I just rather, I would hate ever for somebody to make assumptions about me based on what my bank balance is. I'm sure people do, but you know.
Do you?
I'm sure some people do, yeah, but not everyone, but some people do. There are judgmental people in the world, but of course they do.
I mean, it happens with fame anyway, but when kind of people know that someone's got a lot of money as well, do you ever worry about people's motives for befriending you, as well as the fact that you're an extremely lovely person?
No, because I don't think, because anyone who knows me as is my friend,
pretty much knows that I don't spend money, so they can hang around with me as much as they like. They still ain't gonna get anything. Like, they barely even get a birthday gift if they're lucky.
You heard it here first. Daniel Radcliffe is tight.
There you go. There's your headline.